Hello, Mr. Alvarez. This is Bobby Watts with BMW and Porsche of Ocala. Pulled up three 5 Series we have pre-owned, and they're all certified. Just to give you an idea, see if it's something you may be interested in, and then if you are, then we'll pull the one out that you want and give you all the details on it to help you, with your research. But anyway, this one in front here is a luxury line, and it's a 2014. And it's certified with a 100,000 mile warranty. So the BMW certification, of course, goes through an extensive checklist, and if it passes, then we can certify it, and that allows you to have 2 additional years warranty on the top of the original warranty, along with 50,000 more miles. So this will go up to 100,000 miles. And this is a luxury line, like I mentioned at the beginning there. At the front, it has a lot of chrome underneath there where the fog lamps are. Those fog lamps cut underneath the fog for safer driving. And this has the xenon lighting, so it's much brighter. It's 90% brighter than normal lighting, so it's much safer. And if you look up front there, the BMW 11 slat grille with the BMW Randall, obviously beautiful car, very, very elegant. It's probably the most elegant sedan on the road. And of course the lighting turns when you turn corners, so to give you better visibility. And there's LED eyebrow at the top, and the BMW halo rings here. These are LED, and those are LED. So it looks real nice at night. And of course it has run flat tires, which gets you 15% better gas mileage than a normal tire. And of course it handles and performs a lot better because the tire is much thicker on the sidewall, so it stays near the rim so it doesn't roll when you're going around curves. Look at the nice lines on the car down the side. Really pretty. This is much bigger than the previous model. Now this here has LED lighting here, so that would help out for a nice look, along with the fact that it's safer to see that on the side. Now I'm going to pause right here so you can take a look at the equipment that's on the car from BMW originally. It's a 535, so it's a 6-cylinder. So we have 2 engines. This is a 300 horsepower engine, and the other one would be a 528, which would be 240 horsepower. Take a look at that luxury line. Premium assistance package. That's the backup camera and the backup sensors. So those sensors would beep when you back up. And once you get within 1 foot of something that you may hit, it's going to beep at a solid tone so you'll know exactly where you're at. The premium package comes with a nice moonroof. So it's great for Florida, especially at nighttime, beautiful night out, you can enjoy that. And of course the rear sunshades, that's for privacy, along with keeping the heat down in your car. And the heated seats, if you have like a bad back, you want to loosen it up, that works really well, or if it's a cold morning. And of course all the wood trim in BMW is real, so it mentions here that you have dark wood trim. Now this is the Imperial Blue with the Dakota leather Venetian beige. Take a look inside there. Of course, all BMWs have triple door seals. They're very quiet. The whole underneath of this car is totally covered and flat for better aerodynamics and also less wind noise and better fuel efficiency based on that. You got the memory seats in this car, 8-way power seat, adjustable headrest, and of course an 8-speed automatic transmission for great fuel economy. You would have 34 miles per gallon on the highway on this car. Automatic headlamps, and an 8.8-inch screen in the center there for your navigational. You also have like your radio, your stereo, your XM stereo, and you can have it has Bluetooth, so you can also use the Bluetooth or stream your music to the car. And of course the iDrive, which you can adjust all those things with. And I'll show you another car in a minute that a little more detail, because they're all similar, just a few differences. But this is the Venetian beige. Lots of interior room. And that holds 3 people in the back. You got a nice large trunk in this one, and this is the shade for the back, the power shade for privacy. The back tail lights are LED, and they're adaptive LED, so if you press the brakes, they're red, but if you press them in emergency stop, they're fire engine red. And of course it has a 5-star crash test rating. And notice the back a little more chrome with the luxury line. Now the one here, that's a 14. Now this is a 16, which was a factory car. It's never been titled, but it's still pre-owned because of the miles. But we just purchased these. This is another way to save some money. And this is certified elite. So this car would have an additional It has the original 4-year 50,000 mile warranty, and along with the 4-year 50,000 miles of maintenance, they'll charge you like $700 to renew that, but it's still worth it. And of course, the warranty is only additional 1 year on this one, so you have additional 1 year and 25,000 miles on top of the factory original warranty. But this is a really nice color. This gray is very sharp, very elegant, classy, I think. And there again, this has got the bi-xenon lights up front. There's those nice LED trim rings I was telling you about. Really looks sharp. And take a look at the side and all. This one, your daughter may like. And I'll show you the interior inside. Nice wood trim. The seating with some nice white stitching for the luxury line that comes with that package. You got a sport steering wheel, all leather. Paddle shifters here, so you can actually do like Formula One racing if you wish, but whatever your mood is, it's still fun. And there's your navigational, and that's 8.8 inches, but it's also in true color and also in 3D if you go to the street level maps with Google. And you can actually do some searching online with this car. It's not a hot spot, but you can still search online through your iDrive. You got the 8 memory buttons here. You can actually press this one and make it maybe a memory button for like your navigation to home. Say you can program the 3rd button. You can make that like to call your spouse or something like that. It's just a quick, easy route to do those kind of things. You got a home link with all the cars, so you got 3 buttons that you can choose to do maybe a gate opener and a couple garage doors. BMW has BMW Assist, and that's good for 10 years and it's no charge to you. So if you had an accident, the car would automatically call emergency services. It would roll up the window if it thought you were going to be in an accident. So all your windows would be rolled up, your moonroof would close, your flashers would come on, and your doors would unlock. So that way you can get out safely. And then it's got dual climate control zones here, and also has solar sensors in the car to make sure that it takes into account for the sunlight inside the car to make sure it's the perfect temperature with the solar sensors. And there's your iDrive, your 8-speed automatic transmission. There again, it shifts in milliseconds, so it's much faster than you can shift yourself. But you got a couple extra gears for cruising, much better fuel economy, and of course you can actually shift this or shift on the paddle shifters here. And of course these buttons here are active. So this is the sport mode. It's automatically defaulted in comfort mode, but there's a sport mode. I'm sure you can see that there. But it changes the steering and the suspension of the car and the different gears. It shifts differently, quicker, to have better performance. And this is the comfort mode that's automatically defaults to. This is auto hold. You can press that, and say if you're at a red light, you can actually press the brake, stop at the red light, and take your foot off the brake, and the car will sit there until you engage the gas pedal again. So it's very convenient, lot less fatigue when you're driving, especially if you're doing city driving. So if you put your auto hold button on, and each red light you stop at, there again, you can take your foot off the brake, and then it would re-engage once you press the gas. It's very safe with the airbags. It's got knee airbags, curtain airbags, and airbags in the seats. Lots of room in this car, lots of trunk space, and the rear seats actually fold down. So with the rear seats folding down, then you can actually put cargo from the trunk all the way back to the front seat. So if you're doing a lot of shopping or Home Depot Christmas shopping, you have plenty of room, no fret as far as renting a truck or something like that. This particular one has a heads-up display, and it's going to be hard to see with this video, but what it actually does, if you see the speed limit, it displays the speed limit, and also your navigation will show up there, your phone calls coming in and so forth. So you can actually just continue to look at the heads-up display and never really have to look down at the digital gauges here, and it's much safer. And plus, I think it's really nice. You'll get used to that, and you'll want to make sure that all your cars have that. All these are one-touch buttons here on the car, and these are these are voice activated. So like I can press this button, say climate, the car will go to the climate, and I can actually precondition the car to cool off at 4 o'clock if I get off at work at 4 o'clock or out of school at 4 o'clock, to make it nice and cool. Or if it's in the wintertime, you can actually heat your car up. You can do these same functions with the BMW apps. So you can be in your house and program your car to not start up, but to cool off or heat up based on the time that you set in your car. There's other things you can do on the BMW apps, like locate your car, find your car, send directions directly from BMW's apps program to your car, so that way the next morning your location's already in your navigation on the car. Lots of other features. This has an alarm system, as you can see, so it's very safe as far as it helps on your insurance. Actually, if someone tried to steal the car, it would immobilize a lot of features so that someone could not steal your car. If this car was in an accident, it actually disconnects the starter, the battery, the alternator to prevent a fire. It's a couple other safety features BMW has. Now the seating, the mirrors, the radio stations, you have 2 keys, so you can set those and program those to be your setting or your spouse's setting or a friend's setting. So that way when you have your own key, the car would automatically adjust to the settings you have. There's your power windows, all one touch. And the steering wheel is telescoping. And of course it's up and down for your convenience, for less fatigue when you're traveling. This BMW symbol here lights up, that's an extra option. It has lumbar also, and keyless comfort access. So you don't need a key, you just leave your key in your pocket or purse, and as you approach the car within close proximity, you could open the door handle and automatically open. You don't have to mess with your keys. Press the start button and then go. Lots of room in the back and the rear. You got room for 3 people. The headrest, all 3 people, and lots of leg room, and AC vents in the back to keep everybody nice and cool. Adjustable headrest. And like I said, these rear seats fold down so you can have all that ample room for storage when you've picked up some good items at the mall or store. In the back, notice the back here, there again, it's the luxury line with adaptive LED tail lamps. Beautiful wheels, 4-wheel disc brakes. This car is actually 50-50 weighted, so if you actually cut it in 2, it'd be 50-50 weighting. That helps with performance, better fuel economy, and of course, if you're braking, that also helps with braking. The brakes, the discs there have geomet finish on them. That's why you usually don't see any rust on a BMW brake. Keeps them always looking nice. Now that's a 16. Now the next car is a 535 right here, 13, and believe it or not, only has 4,000 miles on it. Now this is a different version. It's the M Sport. So if you take a look at the back, got the 2-tone bottom, the dual exhaust, and actually in this trunk you can just stick your foot up underneath here and it would pop open automatically. And it's all power. Lots of room. Cargo net. Totally finished. If you notice, it's very insulated. The whole car is insulated to keep the road noise down, make sure you have a comfortable ride, but the trimming looks great too. So you wouldn't get your clothes or anything back here dirty. Even this is covered, all carpet. And this is power, so you can press this and lower it. Adaptive LED tail lamps. Now with the M Sport, you have a little different cosmetics. The wheels are different and badged with M Sport. And this is a black car. Take the front, it's a little different, no chrome. Much more sporty. Take a look there. And the interior is very nice. And it has the extra seating in it where the multi-contoured seating. So talking about a really nice ride, there's no fatigue in that because you can really get adjusted and comfortable. And this has a stainless steel, like a brushed aluminum look on the dash versus the wood trim. Telescoping wheel, all that's the same, memory seating. The M Sport package is more expensive than the regular packages, but it looks nicer. So it's all cosmetics, but it's sharp. Take a look at that. Now this one has 4,489 miles on it, but it's a 535 again, a 6-cylinder with the M Sport package. I'll pause right here. The premium package, the automatic transmission, the 8-speed automatic transmission, multi-contoured seats, which are super nice, nav, premium hi-fi, and BMW apps. And there's the seating. You can adjust this for your legs so you can be really comfortable. It adjusts the lumbar here. You can actually adjust this one top piece that actually come forward to be more comfortable. These will go in, really, really nice. And there again, a little different look with the M Sport. And they're all Bluetooth, you can stream your music. This here is for like if you had a luggage rack, ski rack, bike rack, you can do all that.